I know and I'm fully aware the people that comment, the foreigners that comment on my channel are all illegal foreigners doing illegal things and bad things in South Africa. Because if you're a good foreigner and you are not doing anything bad, you have absolutely no reason to be offended or bothered by my content. I'm a Congolese living in South Africa. I am a citizen and I'm not a crime. If Afrikaners and Indian came to immigrate in South Africa with passport and visas, Afrikaners stole your land and you still adoring them. Shame of black people. But the reality is, we need to take this petition seriously. Imagine this reality. Zimbabweans serving prison sentences in SADC countries will complete their sentence back home following the government's approval of the ratification of SADC interstate protocol on the transfer of sentenced offenders. Yeah, this English is going. Most of you come here to hear me disrespect Nigerians, Congolese, foreigners, talk shit about foreigners. You come here for the drama. You don't come here for the real news, for the real change. And I can't keep repeating it. We need change because this is the reality of South Africa.
There's a Nigerian based in Cape Town. He owns 800 RDP houses. Our people are paying rent to him.
No, it's wrong what you are doing. It's wrong. It's wrong what you are doing. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You are getting your gun to shoot us. Why are you shooting us? You are going to shoot us for what?
There's a Nigerian based in Cape Town. He owns 800 RDP houses. Our people are paying rent to him.
Right now, you're not going to believe this. I'm stunned that I have to tell you this. Republicans just voted, every single one of them, to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens.
Yo, what's happening, guys? Your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Guys, as you can see, I am smiling. I am smiling because, you know, when you stand for something and you can see it come to fruition, you can only smile. Now, guys, before we get the show going, let me just address certain things. First thing, guys, I am fully aware that I'm Mongolian. Now, there are assumptions that I might be Congolese. Ona lo Lingala, maybe lang Nabino, makamnyoso tusa. There are assumptions that I am Nigerian because sometimes na they talk a certain way, na they change my tone. What were other assumptions? There were other assumptions. But anyways, all I want to say is thank you guys for all those assumptions. It's amazing. That is only evidence that I am African. Because none of you assumed that I was European. None of you assumed anything. You all assuming that I'm from somewhere in Africa, which is amazing. That means that my channel is exactly the right place for you to be, to learn how to be African. I'm the living proof. Guys, I know and I'm fully aware the people that comment, the foreigners that comment on my channel are all illegal foreigners doing illegal things and bad things in South Africa. Because if you're a good foreigner and you are not doing anything bad, you have absolutely no reason to be offended or bothered by my content. Telling me that, you know what, guys, let me show you what's happening here. So there's this Congolese guy who decided to come to our channel and he is in the comments. He started with, I'm a Congolese living in South Africa. I'm a citizen and I'm not a crime. If Afrikaners and Indian came to immigrate in South Africa with passport and visas, Afrikaners stole your land and you still adoring them. Shame of black people. I don't know what about this video offended this man that he needed to come at us in this format. And this is what I keep telling South Africa. The law allows Masipas to become citizens and then they start disrespecting you in your own country. As a foreigner who has been given a permanent residency, somebody commented and said that this thing of giving citizenship should be stopped, or even when you marry a South African, you naturally become, you can get citizenship and blah, blah, blah. All these things must be stopped. It's true. And I honestly believe it needs to be stopped, because if it does not get stopped, you are creating a society where, I keep saying it, mixed breeds. Where now, we as foreigners will not vote in accordance to South Africans. We're gonna vote what benefits us. And what usually, the parties that usually benefit foreigners, the DA and all these other parties, are the ones that are gonna end up having power. I've already put this video here of Julius Malema saying.
And I want to warn you that this country will have a white president. This country will stay in Ezen as a president.
And that is going to be true, because foreigners have citizenship and have permanent residencies. Eventually, these people are all going to start voting, and they're not going to vote for the benefits of South Africa. This is the reason why I keep saying this bill, guys, is extremely important. And I'm going to keep making videos about this bill. Now, guys, don't get shit twisted. You see this video? Can you see the views? The only reason it's getting these views is because of this caption. Because if it wasn't, this video should be trending just as much as this video. But why is this one not trending? Because this one is being watched by my subscribers. That means in my channel, despite 5,600 and something subscribers, most of you come here to hear me disrespect Nigerians, Congolese, foreigners, talk shit about foreigners. You come here for the drama. You don't come here for the real news, for the real change. And I can't keep repeating it. We need change, because this is the reality of South Africa.
There's a Nigerian based in Cape Town. He owns 800 RDP houses. Our people are paying rent to him. Now, you must tell me, what type of government do we have? There's others here. When I campaign, when you go to Terfontein, our people are renting houses from Nigerians. What type of government do we have?
But clearly that's a policing issue as well.
No, it's a leadership issue. It's a leadership issue. If you are not leading for the police to do what's right, then you're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
It's a leadership issue. And that's true. We, the people, need to have power, because right now, nobody's policing the police. Right now, nobody is policing the police, and that is the reality. The reality is everyone is doing whatever they can do, because somehow, someway, the Constitution protects them. Ooh, did I almost lose my English there? The depletion of my data almost happened. The Constitution. Guys, I can make jokes here, I can humor you guys, I can make it sound funny, but the reality is we need to take this petition seriously. Imagine this reality. Zimbabweans serving prison sentences in SADC countries will complete their sentence back home following the government's approval of the ratification of SADC interstate protocol on the transfer of sentenced offenders. Yeah, this English is going. Guys, imagine all the Zimbabwean and South Africa arrests. Now the taxpayers no longer have to pay for them. They're going to go serve their sentences back in their country. Now, whether they're really going to serve it and end up coming back doesn't matter. Moral of the story, when we arrest them, we no longer need to feed them. Remember, I did a video on how we feed our prisoners? Go watch it so you can get annoyed. They eat better than every South African. Now we no longer have to feed them. This is all why? Because we are able to change the Constitution. Guys, it's simple. This petition, I've put the link on the description. Somehow somebody mentioned that the links keep getting deleted. So, go to this website. I'm going to put a paper here. Go, guys, all you need to do is sign it. You don't need to, listen to this.
I just want to warn you guys, please do not donate anything to our website. The money is not coming to us, but it's going to the website owner. Rather choose the option 80, I'll share instead. Or at the bottom where it says, I'd rather not do anything right now. Please do not spend your money on that website. Please, guys.
You see, so basically, you don't need to donate any money or anything. All you need to do is share it and keep sharing and keep sharing. Guys, foreigners are shaking. They are shaking for these petitions. They are coming after me harder than they come after me when I talk shit about their countries. I'm Congolese living in South Africa. Shame of you, Uncle P. Do you think black South Africans love you? You are talking nonsense. Shame of black people. It's not about black South Africans loving me. It's not about anybody loving me. It's about the reality and the truth. And the reality and the truth is this, that people don't realize. And I'll use my own family as an example. My father, my whole family currently have South African IDs. And we got it through my parents who applied for retirement here in South Africa. There are certain processes they need to follow, they had to follow, which they followed, and eventually my dad applied. My dad got it because he was of age of retirement here in South Africa, and then through my dad, my mom got, and then through my mom and dad, the children got. So my parents live in Angola, they don't live in South Africa. All of their kids live in South Africa. They make their money in Angola and invest all their money in South Africa. Whether it's in property, whether it's in whatever, they invest their money in South Africa. Why are they doing this? They are doing this because they know there is no hope in our countries. They know there is no future in our countries. So they needed to find a country that was stable enough, that had good resources, that had good economy, for their children to come and live in, so that their grandchildren can have a better future. Because if they did believe in Angola the way we all come here claiming that we believe in our countries, they would have left us to study in Angola. I would have been speaking Portuguese, not English. I would have been doing this show in my country, talking about my own country. But no, I'm not there. I'm in South Africa instead. Now, my parents love my country. And how do I know this? Because a few years ago, 2 years ago, if not 3 years, he built a whole school, a whole college, a whole high school, a whole primary school. He's got businesses there. He's investing in the country because the country has money. But the problem is the economy is so bad you cannot live there. And this is the reality we need to accept is other African countries. Nigeria has money. I've never said they don't have money. I have. You have natural resources, so does Congo. But the reality is that our conditions, our leaders, it is bad. That's why we all keep flocking to South Africa. But all I am saying as a fellow foreigner, whether Congolese, Nigerian, or whatever you want to call me, all I'm saying is let's respect South Africa. Let's respect the country that is giving us a second chance. Let's respect the heart of Africa, the one country that is fighting for the rest of Africa the right way. Why can't we, as other African countries, do what Burkina Faso is doing? South Africa is trying to fight for their land, is trying to fight for their people, but yet we are fighting it. And guys, you keep accusing me that no, you're only coming after black people. No, South Africans, changing your constitution will protect you from nonsense like this.
No, it's wrong what you are doing. It's wrong. It's wrong what you are doing. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You are getting your gun to shoot us. Why are you shooting us? You are going to shoot us for what?
You tagged us right up already.
No, we tagged the road. We are doing our job. But
Oh, shit, you don't know.
were you not made aware by the CLO? Why are you fighting us?
Watch, I'm going to shoot and kill you.
You are going to shoot and kill us for what?
Watch me now.
Why are you going to shoot and kill us? What is the point of shooting? Because we are doing our job.
You're not going to fucking dig here. I will shoot you if you fucking dig here.
Imagine. They are threatening to unalive them for doing their job. Hey, but they got money, bro. And this is because why of their wealth. And they acquired this wealth through what? Through unaliving. We know the history of South Africa apartheid. We don't need to talk about it. Guys, this is not about blacks only. The problem is what black people do in South Africa makes all of us look bad. That these people think they've got power to talk to us and do as they wish. Threaten to unalive us in our own land. And yes, this is all of our land. But the reality is South Africa for South Africans first. And that's what the hashtag is going to be throughout all the videos. South Africa for South Africans first. We are guests and we need to behave like it. And we are not behaving like it. Guys, go sign that petition. Go sign that petition. If anybody calls you xenophobic, I want you to send this video to them, specifically this section.
Right now, you're not going to believe this. I'm stunned that I have to tell you this. Republicans just voted, every single one of them, to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. Not like deport unlawful, violent immigrants. No. They just voted in our committee to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. That's where this is going. They just...
Guys, America just voted to allow Donald Trump to deport U.S. citizens. Now, let me break it down for you so you understand with my 22%. Okay? That means, you see, like Nina and Kopi, I'm from Angola, I come to South Africa, get my permanent residency, then I become a citizen. If they see that I benefit this country, nothing, massive, I'm just doing nonsense, they want to deport you. If you are useless, hamba. So, if America can do it, why can't South Africa? Why are we crucifying South Africa? America is doing it. So what are we going to call Americans? Come. Hose. What are we calling Americans? Masipa. Okay, sharp. Just to show you how loving and caring South Africa is. Because remember this video about this lady. She still ended up getting help here in South Africa. They even did donations for her. Bona, what America is doing.
Your bill will deport more kids who are American citizens with cancer.
I don't think they want to answer that.
The silence is deafening. It tells us everything we need.
Would the gentleman yield?
Yes.
Let's do it a different way. How about this? Raise your hand if you do not think children with cancer who are American citizens should be deported.
You do not think.
Looks like it.
Guys, moral of the story. Americans don't even give a shit if you got cancer. They're like, hey, we are tired. Our medical system, our free services are being hindered by these people. They must attack. We are done. If they're not benefiting us, they must leave. South Africa doesn't even say that. South Africa just said if you're illegal, leave. If you're a criminal, leave. But the legal ones, the citizens who are supposed to come, like me, and defend South Africa, they are talking massive in the comments instead. I'm Congolese living in South Africa. I can just go home while black South Africans are abroad, especially in the USA and UK. You must also tell black South Africans to come back home. And you must also tell your black diplomats to come back home. Africa, it's my home. You kicking me out of South Africa, I am not going back home unless you call your black South Africans to come back home. This person is mentally disturbed. I'm telling you now for a fact. Look at how hard he's fighting to stay in South Africa. He says you must tell South Africans in the US and UK to come back, but he can't say to tell South Africans from Congo to come back because he knows there's no South Africans in Congo. My guy, what argument are we having here? You are not. You know, sometimes when I entertain this nonsense, I wonder. Sometimes when I entertain this nonsense, I wonder. But guys, all I can say is you need to sign this petition. It will make a change. Our voices will be heard. Guys, like she said, you don't need to donate any money. All you need to do is share it. Just like this video. Share. Like. Comment. Like, let's interact. I want to do a live stream later on today so we can be talking about what exactly this bill means. Hopefully, maybe we can get, you know, Hoshkara Maima to come through. And yeah, man. Guys, I'm your boy Uncle P. I appreciate the support. The channel is great, but guys, you gotta watch these videos and share them. I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.